All right, this week we are back with one of Rockwall, Texas's largest communities in the Northern Rockwall area. 1/3 acre lots, amazing builds with Shaddock Homes. Let's take a look. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Relocating to Dallas. I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor, and thanks for joining me once again. You know, I'm going to show you all the best neighborhoods that I can and all the best prices that I can and some of the best builders that I can. Right now, we are looking at Shaddock Homes, and Shaddock Homes has 2 move-in ready homes in this neighborhood called Winding Creek. Winding Creek is 1/3 acre lots. Now, if you want to be in the Northern Rockwall neighborhoods, some people say they want to be in the middle of everything. I want to be in the middle of everything, but I still want space. Okay, that doesn't really happen in Northern Rockwall neighborhoods. This is the only one that offers it, and this is as large as we're gonna get, 1/3 acres. And it's pretty spacious, you'll see. This house behind me here is the Lakeway 5-bedroom house, and mid-4s, like 4,500 square feet. It is giant, and it has a giant backyard, and it's priced at just $949, and that's a move-in ready home right now. We also have a 1-story that's priced in the 8s, that I'm gonna show you as well. But I had a comment on my YouTube channel. They're like, hey, can you check out Winding Creek? Of course I can. If you guys ever need me to check out a neighborhood, just let me know, I'll go film it. And I've already filmed this neighborhood, but we're kind of circling back because we wanna feel how it's feeling now that the houses are being built. Because I always usually get them right at the beginning. And so now we're circling back and it looks beautiful. The house builds are amazing. Windsor Homes is here. Windsor Homes of Texas, one of my favorite builders. Shaddock Homes, well, another one, a really good builder. And Shaddock is gonna have those 2 move-in ready homes right now. So if you wanna get to Texas right now, school starts at what, August 13th here in Rockwall. If you wanna be in the Rockwall area and really have kind of seen that lake life and that small Texas town, it is getting a little bit more crowded, but we still getting some infrastructure put in right now with roads. And as far as like the best bubble to be in, Rockwall's it as far as I'm concerned. This is where I live. So I like Rockwall. I think you would like it too if you watch my channel. And if you like me, hey, sign up with me as your buyer's rep. And I can show you not only neighborhoods, but everything that's entailed with it, including the houses. All right, so I know that's a little bit about the neighborhood, a little bit about Rockwall. Now let's go into the houses and check out what your dream home might look at next. All right, guys, here we are about to go on tour of the beautiful Shaddock Homes Lakeway plan. This is a 2-story home. Had some clients build this in Prosper. Just an absolute beast of a family home, beautiful. Now this is move-in ready, and this just got over $100,000 price cut. Right now it's $949, and this is a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, study, media room, game room, 2 dining, 3 car, and 4,639 square feet. All right, as soon as we come in, this is gonna be wide open. Here's your staircase. Going upstairs, place for your Christmas tree right here. And you take a look in here, and this is a giant closet. Holy moly. That uses everything that the stairs was covering up for sure. All right, guys, this is bedroom 1. Has its own bathroom, its own closet. $949,000. Down 100,000. Can't believe it. So yeah, I had somebody build this in Prosper and it turned out really nice. It's a really good plan, spacious, has those tall ceilings with the overlook right happening there. It has this giant area right here, lots of shade, everything you want, and then it has a really spacious kitchen. So you're coming through the door, it lifts way high up into vaulted ceilings and comes into your kitchen area right here. And you're gonna have the double ovens with the microwave, all stainless steel appliances. And then a Scott approved food closet. Yes. This is our laundry room. I'm gonna go into this area right here. This is a huge garage, guys. Look at this. This is the third bay right here. And then you have all this extra space right here. It's like a whole nother garage right there. You can park 3 cars and maybe a golf cart right here. 2 more cars there. I mean, holy moly. This is a very, very large garage. Dig in the garage. I kind of want to know what's in here. It's a closet. Ready to head into the primary bedroom. There's a bath right off the primary bedroom for everybody to use. Primary bedroom, vaulted ceilings, super high ceilings. 18 feet maybe? Holy moly. This backyard is big. Wow. Yeah, we'll have to go out there, guys. That's what you need. You need a big house to raise your family in. Room for the kids. And that huge backyard. And separate closets. I hear that all the time. Get these big houses with single closets and everybody's like, what are you doing? My wife says she needs her own closet. There's one. There's the second one. Here's a shower. Wow, I can't believe how big that backyard is. Let's go take a look, guys. Big space here. Holy moly. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This feels larger than 1/3 of an acre. Man, this is huge. Wow. And look at that side yard. Holy moly, man, there's so much room here to do whatever you want. Let's walk to the back corner here. See, the neighbors are building something cool there. Bring your own amenities in this neighborhood, but I want you to look at how big this yard is, guys. I'm in the back corner. Huge. So under $1 million, you could be in a 4639 square foot house. You're right in North Rockwall neighborhoods. You're pretty much in a really good spot. This is right next to John King Boulevard, which is a 4-lane highway that goes to the 30 for your commute to Dallas. If you need to go north, this neighborhood's really, really well placed as well. And you can go north on John King Boulevard. It'll kind of dump you off on that new outer loop that's going around, and that'll take you up north. So lots of options from here. Downtown Rockwall, where all the cool restaurants are, is right next to here. H-E-B's just down the street. Costco's just down the street. Talk about well placed, guys. If you want to be in Rockwall, but you're like, I want to be in the action, but I want some space, this is about the only neighborhood that does it. And Winding Creek. So I just want you to remember that. Okay, let's go upstairs. And don't forget, if you need representation, buyer's rep, that's me. That's why I do these videos for you, so I can show you all these great houses. Sign up with me, and then we can show you all the great neighborhoods and the great builds and which one's gonna match your lifestyle, your budget. And I'm not always trying to sell you too much house. This one's great if for a family, or if grandma and grandpa just really want a big house for all the kids to come visit. Maybe have others living with you as well. Holy moly, look how big that is. That is a really large bedroom, by the way. That is not messing around. Nice walk-in closet on this bedroom. And then it's gonna have a bathroom right here attached to it. That is a very large bedroom, guys. And look at this space right here. That is really large too. All right, let's go down this way. I think there's another bedroom here. And there's another bath right here. And then another large bedroom with high ceilings with another bath here. So we are in no shortage of bathrooms. There's actually an extra one right here. All right. Guess that's for that first bedroom. Holy moly, this is surprise, surprise. Look at this. There's your movie room right here. Has these doors that close if you want. 2 different doors that shut. That is great, guys. Giant movie room, all ready to go. You can see the wirings already. And here is a closet. Looks like we have one more bedroom back this way, tucked in the back. Another beautiful, beautiful bedroom with its own bath. And you can see what the neighbors are building there. Building a pool. Nice big pool, deep pool with a cabana there. So, you know, that's always in the plans, right? You definitely have the yard to do that with this one. There's a walk-in closet. So we got, oh, there's a closet right here. Let's see where this goes. Right there. So this room's kind of tucked away, its own wing. And I gotta say, this house feels really solid, guys. When I'm walking around up here, there's usually creaks going on in some builders, but there's no creaks up here. Probably drive a car up here, it wouldn't creak. Built very, very well, Shaddock Homes. They have a really, I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they build out in Parker, Texas in those 2-acre lot plans, and they have some really big Shaddock Homes out there. But this is one of the larger homes that they do that's a super popular floor plan, the Lakeway. Lakeway plan is awesome, $949,000, guys. This is move-in ready. You wanna move to Rockwall right now? This is move-in ready and has everything you need to raise your family in. Giant yard, so much to do. You could build a pool, you could have everything out in the back, and you'd still have room for everybody to play, for the dogs, for the kids. This thing is giant. All right, guys, this is a move-in ready home. This one's called the Avery. This was $857, it is now $819. This is a 1-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, has a study, 3-car garage, 3,112 square feet. Shaddock home, move-in ready right now in Winding Creek. Not gonna find a bigger house for the price, I don't think. All right, move-in ready home, Shaddock Homes. Here we are. This is your office as soon as you come in, with tall ceilings. And this has nice, just lots of windows, and look at who your neighbor is. These are 1/3 acre lots. All right, let's go over here straight. There's a whole nother wing over here. So this is a bedroom. And then we're gonna have a walk-in closet here. Very spacious walk-in closet. It's a very popular floor plan, actually. All right, bathroom there. Bedroom 2. Here is a nice little nook area. And this is a Scott-approved food closet. Holy moly, look at that. Wow, that is huge. Come into here, beautiful vaulted ceilings. A lot of space above your head there. Really liking that. And then we have your dining room right here. Kitchen, haven't shown you that yet. Really nice finish outs there. And look how wide that hallway is. Plenty of space to go there to the front door. Here's your garage. Looks like we do have some, there's a 3-car garage here. And here's your laundry room and a mud room here for you. I really like this hangout area, guys. This is super nice. Now, I'm gonna go over here to the primary bedroom. Lots of lights going on. And then we'll go straight into primary bathroom. Here's your toilet area with some extra cabinets up top. The his and her vanities, the freestanding tub. And your neighbors are a little bit ways away. And they all have privacy glass on that side. So you probably want some privacy glass on this side. Here's a shower. And then closet 1 and closet 2. Beautiful floors, huh? Look at the tile work on the floors. I'm liking it. On these move-in ready homes, they do stay pretty neutral. And that's a gas fireplace right there. Looks like we got something over here. And bathroom here. And another bedroom. Here's your backyard. Lots of privacy. I did mention that on the greenbelt lots, it's gonna be all wrought iron. So over here, you're gonna get a little bit more privacy fencing over this way. You have your choice in this neighborhood. This is a nice big yard and there's privacy. I don't see any houses that can see in here. So you could build a pool, you could build everything and have everything you wanted as far as a larger lot and being able to bring your own amenities, because that's what this neighborhood is. Bring your own amenities. Okay, here we are in Winding Creek, going down the street. You can see this is Shaddock Homes and Windsor Homes in here only. And there's definitely different lots you can choose from. Some are gonna have wood fencing. Some are gonna be towards the greenbelt spots. And tell you what, I'm gonna go over to the greenbelt spots. I know some of you want those. All right, this is a pocket park right here. You can see these houses are backing up to it. Backs up to a pond. Has a little dock there on the pond with a little spray coming up. It's beautiful. Super nice neighborhood. All right, guys, here are some greenbelt lots. You could build a Shaddock here. Looks like these are all Shaddocks. And there's like another neighborhood behind there, but you got like trees and pretty much a large barrier. Those are some larger lots over there, at least acre lots, if not more. So the houses are very set back. You could even plant more trees if you wanted, but these are all very spacious lots. There's a Windsor right there. Otherwise, they were Shaddock. So you have your choice of a lot of different lots. A lot of lots. Another house. Here's another green little pocket park here. All right, here we are on one of the trails, and you have a little place to rest your legs and sit in the shade if you want. And we're gonna go down to the trail, and we're gonna go down to the dock here. All right, guys, thanks for joining me once again. This is Winding Creek in Rockwall, Texas. one of the most spacious neighborhoods in the Northern Rockwall neighborhoods. If you want to be in the action, if you want to be just a mile away from H-E-B, 2 miles away from Costco, 1 mile away from downtown historic Rockwall with all the fancy restaurants and cute, safe place to be, A-rated schools. We got it all here in Rockwall. Plus we have the lake. You want to be down the lake and be on that harbor, in the harbor district there. Tons of restaurants. We have cruises that go out every night for sunset. We have sailing cruises. We have boat clubs. You can rent boats if you don't want to own a boat. We have everything right here in Rockwall. It's about 60,000 people. And it's a very good little bubble to be in. And if you want the space, if you want to be in the Northern Rockwall neighborhoods, and you want to be right here where all the action's at with the most space, this neighborhood's it. This is your only choice on this side of town. So if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up at 945-244-0342 or hello@dallasrelocationteam.com and sign up with me as your buyer's representative, and we'll see what your needs are. We'll have a talk on the phone, see if it's a good fit. And if it's a good fit, hey, we'll start giving you all this information you've been dying to get. All the neighborhoods, the houses, where are we gonna go? What are our choices? And we narrow this down before you get here. That's only half of what I do, actually. I had a client recently that said, hey, thanks for all the info. We're gonna go check out everything ourselves, and then we're gonna come back and tell you if we like it or not. I don't really suggest that. That's only half of what I do. So when I give you all the info, after you sign up with me as your buyer's rep, I'll give you all the info and all these choices, and we narrow it down to 3. And when you come into town, don't just think that you're gonna be able to just roll around Rockwall and see all the good spots. The other part of the service that I offer is the live service. You spend at least 4 hours with me. That's what minimum probably, and we could probably get you done in a day or 2 maximum. But I suggest being with me those 4 hours because I'm on the fly. If you see something and you're like, well, I kind of like this and this, I might change to plan E or F or G. I might change to these different plans depending on what you're saying in real time. So once we look at 1 or 2 houses, depending on what you say, we might go a totally different direction. And sometimes that's what you actually get into contract with. And that's where the real value comes. When you're there live with me and hanging out, that's where it comes, because I have that big Rolodex in my head. I know everything. And based on what you want and what your desires are, and maybe you're like, I need to be in the middle of everything, but then I want the space. I'm like, well, there's really not a lot of both of those. And then we decide on the fly, you know, what's more important? Is the space more important, or is being in the middle of everything more important? And if the answer is yes, then that's Winding Creek right here, you know, because otherwise you're going to be a little bit further out on the larger acre lot properties. So anyways, that's a little rant I got going, but I think it's a good rant just so you know how I work and as your buyer's rep. And I'm very honest. I'm not going to try to oversell you on a house. I will stick within your budget unless you go off on Design Studio. That's your problem. I can't help you there. But I can even help you in Design Studio pick out things if you want. And at the end, I give you a video, and it's your own video to share with your friends and family. It has a YouTube link. It doesn't go out to anybody but you. And that's especially what I do for my clients. I also give you updates on your house when you build. I'm the type of guy that's always talking with the builder. I'm the type of guy that's always going to help you with your third-party inspections. And I'm the type of guy that's always going to be involved until the day of closing. Even after closing, I'm involved. So thanks again for joining me. I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor with Relocating to Dallas. If you like me on video, we'll probably really get along in person. So get a hold of me. Link is below. And we'll see you next week. Never stop chasing that dream home.